What is up, everybody? It is Victory Monday. Let's go. Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Richie. We got a Victory Monday show, the third one of the season. It's a rare opportunity to do these Victory Monday shows, so I'm not taking it for granted. The New York Jets go out there and get the absolute big-time W. Now, what do you mean, Richie? It ain't big time. The Jets stink still. They're only 3-9. There's no playoffs. Yeah, I get all that. But we're going to break down exactly why yesterday's win is a big win. In my eyes, I understand there's still people upset about those draft picks and all that stuff, but you guys know me by now. I don't need to explain myself. So let's get straight into business. Shout out to everybody. Good morning on this great Victory Monday show. We got everybody tuning in already. Morning, my guy. How's the mental health this morning? Mental health is fantastic. Thank you for asking. Cody's in the chat. What's good, brother? Hope you're doing well. I know Cody's excited about his Bills win yesterday. Winning always feels good. Yes, it does. We have some breakout performances from A.D. Mitchell. Tyrod Taylor goes out there, gets the job done. Aaron Glenn does his thing. Yeah, baby. We got a show today. So buckle up because we're the freaking New York Jets and we're built for this. We're built for this. According to Aaron Glenn, we are. So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button if you did not already on your way into the show. And we are excited. We are excited about it, man. Let's do it. Win now and buy whatever pick they want. Win, win, win. Exactly, man. I think we need to shout out to Lazard. He's got a lot of hate and much deserved. But big catch for us yesterday. Heads up play. Exactly that. A heads up play. That should not have been a first down. And correct me if I'm wrong, but did they score on that drive? Because that drive was big. The ball was batted down, the line of scrimmage. Had no reason to get caught. And Alan Lazard, he knew he's not getting no targets. That's the only way you're getting the ball. But he was absolutely out there. He made a play, man. Happy Victory Monday, folks. We're excited to be live here. I love Victory Mondays. Happy Victory. I got to send that a tweet, too, to my fam. Happy Victory Monday. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Let's win out the season. Oh, baby. The New York Jets now are getting some winning ways. They're getting the taste of victory. The Atlanta Falcons, they're not a scrub team. They're a losing team. They're a bad team, but they're not terrible. And I think that what the Jets did yesterday was able to go up against a very, very talented offense. Yes, the Falcons did not have Drake London. The Jets also did not have Garrett Wilson. But they have their offensive line healthy. They had Bijan Robinson go for almost 200 yards. Kyle Pitts also kind of went off. So I really, really am excited to talk to you guys about all things Jets. Now, I'm going to be reminding you guys all week. Not doing a live reaction for the game this coming Sunday against the Dolphins because I will be there. And if you guys want to be there as well, tickets are available for an extremely discounted price. All right. We want to do a Black Friday / Cyber Sale deal for those that want to come to this game. And I don't know, man. Maybe it's not really in your plans. Maybe you're not really thinking about going to MetLife Stadium again this season. But if you wanted to come through, tickets are literally $100 right now. $100. And you get access to the field after the game. You get Gotham City Crew tailgate. You get everything. I mean, I understand going to Jets games right now. It's a little bit like, I don't know if I want to do that. But if you want to have a good time, I mean, I don't know what else to say, bro. $100 for access to the game, access to field pass, and an all-inclusive tailgate. I don't know if you're ever going to find a better deal anywhere else. That's all I'm going to say. So if you're thinking of coming to a Jets game with me, TD Finstalk will be there. We got some of the AFC East Roundtable crew going to be there. Please consider coming through, man. Here's all the information that you want. Here it is. Boom. Link is at the top of the chat. It's also in the description below. Literally, you click buy tickets, $100 plus a $3 fee. I don't know. I think it's a pretty good deal. if you ask me. Pretty good deal, if you ask me. So we shall see. If anybody decides to come, we'll be marketing it all week long. All right, we'll be marketing it all week long. So let's do it. Glenn's in the chat asking if there's going to be a call-in. Absolutely, this is the call-in show. This is the call-in show, Glenn. All right, come through. We know Glenn is going to be there, by the way. Glenn is coming this Sunday to the Jets-Dolphins game when they're debuting their rivalry uniforms. So Glenn's going to be there. Excited to meet you, Glenn. Let's go. Everyone's saying, oh, we just ruined our tank. But I'm like, yeah, sure. Keep this in mind. Not every number one pick always pans out. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Exactly, my friend. All right, let's break this down a little bit more. I'm going to open up the call-in link so you guys can start lining up backstage so we can get that cooking. But if you guys are not already, hit the thumbs up button. The goal is to get to 100 likes as fast as possible. Had a fun time doing a live play-by-play reaction, as always, yesterday during the game. Always a good time. Always a good time going live and reacting to these Jets games, especially when they win. Especially when it comes with a W, folks. All right? Let's do it. Someone in the chat just stole my next thing. Let's go. Any Buffalo fans going? I'll be at American Dream Ball Saturday. Hey, bro, come through, Cody. No Buffalo Bills fans are coming yet, but we'll love to have you, Cody. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, let's get into business. Let's do it. All right. Your New York Jets are now 3-2 in their last 5 games. They started off the season 0-7. And after their first win, getting to 1-7, they've been able to open things up and start playing competitive football. 2 of those losses were against the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. In both games, they were competitive. It wasn't like they just laid down and got their ass whooped or anything like that. The Jets are playing different right now. And I know some people are just going to just brush over this and be like, nah, it's a lost season. I don't care what they do. It's just trash, 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 blah, blah, blah. Okay? But I think if you evaluate this season in like thirds, the first third of the season was trash. I mean, really bad. Even though those losses, when you're 0-7, it's not like they were getting their ass beat. It was like competitive. They were just not figuring out ways to win in the last clutch moments. Boneheaded head coaching decisions. Bad stuff was going on. And then they got a W. And now these last 5 games, they're playing better football. And let me remind everybody about the context of these last 5 games. No Garrett Wilson, trading away Sauce Gardner, trading away Quinnen Williams. And oh, by the way, we don't even have a quarterback. Like, yeah, Tyrod Taylor is the guy right now. He's playing good. Yesterday he played good. But it's not like the team has their quarterback that they're excited to build around right now. We don't. Aaron Glenn is proving right now that with a, I don't want to say talentless roster, because of course there's talent on this team, but there's not a lot of guys on this roster that is extremely talented on paper. Like, we don't have the guys right now. We don't have our future on our team. We have some pieces. Some pieces on the squad are the future, no doubt about it. Of course it was. Of course it was. But we don't have our core right now. We're going to get that core with these next few drafts. So my point is, Aaron Glenn is proving that he can coach this team right now to victories against teams like the Falcons, the Bengals, and the Browns, and then competitive against the Patriots and Ravens. And those 2 games, like if you want to go back to that Patriots game and even that Ravens game, we were a Breece Hall fumble away, if he didn't fumble that rock and score a touchdown, away from being a 3-point game in the 4th quarter. So I'm absolutely liking what I'm seeing right now, man, because Aaron Glenn's vision is becoming clearer by the day. And the big thing about Aaron Glenn that I'm noticing is that this team is bought into what he is preaching, folks. They easily could have just sat down after being 0-7, after trading away Sauce, trading away your 2 pieces on defense that is like everything to the squad, and said, nah, we're done. We're done. Okay? So I think that what this New York Jets team is proving right now is that they're not afraid to buy into this New York Jets system, man. And I want to show you guys the speech from Aaron Glenn. Who want to fly with them bleeping Jets? Oh, baby. Absolutely love that. So here's Aaron Glenn after the win yesterday in the locker room. Take a listen to head coach Aaron Glenn.
Who wanna fly with you? Guys, we always say this, and I always gonna be pretty. Man, offense, defense, special teams. Yeah. I got one game ball. I played with this. Nick, where you?
Appreciate it. It's a great job today. We started fast, we sustained it, and then we finished at the end. So it's a great job. Let's keep it going next week. Got a division opponent coming in, so let's keep it going. Jets on 3. 1, 2, 3.
He played with him. That's crazy stuff right there. So there's Aaron Glenn. Absolutely love it. Things you love to see is that right there. And notice what Aaron Glenn said. And this is something that we're going to have to really start focusing on, folks. The Jets special teams is an actual weapon. Like it legit is. And some people just like it's just special teams. Like, not a big deal. It is a big deal. It absolutely is. Chris Banjo, the Jets special teams coordinator, has done a heck of a job. And by the way, he retired from playing football like a few years ago. And the guy's already a special teams coordinator, Chris Banjo, and coaching one of the best units in the NFL. Nick Folk missed his first field goal all season yesterday, and then he hits the game winner. Austin McNamara, our punter, is an undrafted free agent gem. We have 2 returners in Isaiah Williams and Kene Nwangu, who are absolute studs. Quantez Stiggers is an elite gunner. He's a great, I know some people don't really care about that stuff, but you should. You really should. Because the Jets, and let me just replay Aaron Glenn real quick, because notice how he says offense, defense, and then he emphasizes special teams. Like, they're really emphasizing special teams more than you know. Watch one more time, just the beginning part.
Who wanna fly with you?
Right here.
Guys, we always say this, and I always gonna be pretty. Man, offense, defense, special teams.
Offense, defense, special teams. Like he emphasizes special teams, man. So us Jets fans, we should be emphasizing that too. We should be appreciating it. You can win games on that phase of the ball. The Jets beat the Browns. Like, for example, one of the Jets' wins this season was from special teams and special teams alone. The offense did nothing that game. The defense did their job, but special teams scored 2 touchdowns, and they were elite all game long, and they won that game. And yesterday, you could argue special teams had a big reason why they won the football game. Austin McNamara putting up a punt. They muff it. Quantez Stiggers recovers it. The Jets score a touchdown. Nick Folk kicks that game-winning field goal. I mean, there's so much to special teams that I think not a lot of people give enough credit to. So that's something that's pretty cool, man. So shout out to the special teams unit for doing their thing. But the story of this game, I know Nick Folk got the game ball from Aaron Glenn, but the player that I'm giving the game ball to is A.D. Mitchell. Let's go. This is why you cannot give up on a guy so early. He had a very underwhelming Jets debut on Thursday Night Football against the Patriots. Had 3 drops, had 1 catch. Everyone's like, oh, he's just a throw-in in the sauce trade. And I was very consistent. I'm not giving up on A.D. Mitchell because of 1 game, bro. This guy has so much talent. It's ridiculous. This is not just like we got a Arian Smith, for example, right? Or we just got this random throw-in wide receiver. Darren Muji made sure if I'm trading Sauce, I'm not just getting 2 firsts, I'm getting A.D. Mitchell because he's a piece to this puzzle right now for this Jets football team. And that trade of Sauce Gardner is looking better and better by the weeks. The Colts have lost 2 in a row. Sauce Gardner's injured now. Luckily for him, it's not a career season-ending one. It's just a calf strain. I'm never rooting for injuries. I'm not saying it's a good thing Sauce got hurt by any stretch of the imagination here. But the Colts draft pick could get a little bit better now if the Colts start spiraling down after losing to the Texans, and they may not even win their division now. They're not even in first place anymore. So getting 2 firsts from the Colts and A.D. Mitchell, look what Adonai Mitchell is capable of. He had 2 catches last week against the Ravens, and now he had his breakout game. He had his first 100-yard game of his career, first touchdown of his career. He has everything you need as your prototypical number 1 receiver in this league. He had so much hype coming out of the draft. I loved him out of the draft. A lot of people are questioning his character and all these different things, but I'm like, if he can put it together, he's built different. There's not a lot of wide receivers built like him, bro. There is not a lot of wide receivers built like him. He's ridiculous. Only 23 years old. He's 6'2", runs a 4.35 or something like that. And he can get open with ease. He has separation. He's got the physicality. He's your prototypical outside X receiver. And the fact that the Jets are giving Tyrod Taylor their nod is because of guys like Mitchell. No disrespect to Justin Fields, but Tyrod Taylor is the guy that you want to be the quarterback to finish off the season. So guys like A.D. Mitchell can get the volume to get 12 targets, to catch 8 of them for 102 yards and a touchdown. That's freaking awesome stuff. So A.D. Mitchell is the guy, which is another reason why you cannot give up on a guy after having a bad game or 2, bro. Just like yesterday, man, during a live watch party, John Mechie has 2 drops. Yeah, bad. Hold him accountable. But people are like, cut him now. Let's cut John Mechie. What, are you out of your mind? You want to cut John Mechie because he had 2 drops? You know who else had drops? A.D. Mitchell. 3 drops, actually. Did you want the Jets to cut A.D. Mitchell then? No, you got to give these guys time to learn from their mistakes. And it's not like John Mechie's been struggling. It's not like he's been dropping passes since he got here. He has 2 touchdowns already as a Jet in just 4 games. I'm not ready to give up on that, which is why you got to let these guys figure it out. And all of a sudden, Darren Muji has done something, man, to this wide receiver room. We entered the season looking at this wide receiver room as a huge weakness around Garrett Wilson. And now it looks like a gigantic strength heading into the offseason with all the resources possible to make it even better. With Garrett Wilson healthy, A.D. Mitchell, John Mechie, those are 3 guys that I'm confident in. And then in the offseason, you bring in a free agent wide receiver and you draft the big-time receiver. And now you're looking at a legit receiver room filled with youth and talent, ready for whatever quarterback they bring in. So that's freaking awesome. I think the Jets' creativity of taking the depth of their cornerback room and turning it into the wide receiver position is very important. They looked at Sauce and Michael Carter. They flipped Sauce. They flipped Carter for 2 receivers. And now you got Azareye'h Thomas stepping in, playing good football. Brownlee was injured before the game, so he was unable to play yesterday. But Jasir Taylor, who deserves some credit, another guy the Jets traded for, he went out there and played some football. So, hey, Darren Muji's cooking, bro. He's cooking right now. That's all I'm going to say. Tommy. $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Great win, Richie. Special teams has come a long way since the Xavier Gibson fumble in week number 1. How about that, my friend? Tommy. How does that feel to have special teams actually impact this team? Because you're 100% right. Special teams was the reason why we lost on week 1. Now we're winning because of it. And Xavier Gibson was a good guy the Jets should have cut because he actually made the Eagles lose a game in the same way a few weeks ago against the Cowboys. And the Jets also, let's not forget about Isaiah Williams. Isaiah Williams was the replacement of Xavier Gibson. He gets brought in. He has a terrible, I think it was his debut or a second game as a Jet against the Dolphins. Fair caught the ball at the 2-yard line and then fumbles the ball. You're like, all right, get rid of this guy. The Jets waive him. They bring him back onto the practice squad. They don't give up on him. They want to give him a second chance. And now look at Isaiah Williams. He won Special Teams Player of the Week this season. He had that big-time return that set up the Jets to get some points on the board yesterday. Really cool to see the special teams go out there and do his thing, man. Really, really is. Let's go. We are totally taking a defensive tackle round 1 and then wide receiver with Colts pick. Could also see Caleb Downs. Hey, we got a long offseason to debate where the Jets are going to go in the draft. You could argue a lot of different ways where the Jets are just going to maybe find a bridge quarterback and just build a roster around the quarterback for 1 more year to go after their quarterback in 27. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can go about it, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet because the Jets still got a long way to go. The Jets still got a long way to go, man. If you did not already, hit the like button, folks. It's Victory Monday right here on the channel. We're excited right now. Let's get into some callers to talk some Jets. Monday, man.
Yes, sir, man. Good morning, Jets fans. Good morning, Richie.
How's it going, brother?
I'm doing good, man. So, Victory Monday, man. Starting off my birthday week to a great week, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It was a good game yesterday, man. I didn't know really what to expect going into that game yesterday. Just towards the end, I thought today I was gonna be saying, man, like, tough loss, man. We fought to the end, but Tyrod Taylor, man, and the special teams, man, we fought to the end, man. That's all that matters. So we got that dub, man. That's all that matters. Starting off a great week. I don't know who we got next week.
Miami
having a lot going on with work and stuff like that, man. So, but we got that win. Let's go, Jets.
Josh, what's your plans on Sunday?
My plans on Sunday.
You working?
Watching the game.
How would you feel about coming to the game?
Shoot, I wish I could come to the game, man, but I got work, man. I got kids, man. So I would love to come to the game, man. One year I will come to a game, man. And Richie, I do want to meet you one year, man. I don't know when that year is gonna come, man, but hopefully it'll be a damn winning Jet season. So
hopefully, brother.
Yeah, man. But that's all I got from y'all, man. Great win, man.
Much love to you, Josh. Let's go. That's my guy right there, man. Josh is consistent, calling it no matter the Jets win, the Jets lose. He's there. He's there. Happy birthday as well to my man Josh. It's his birthday week. That's freaking awesome. The Jets get the W heading into this week for my boy. That's my guy right there. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Josh. Look at the chat wishing him happy birthday. You love it. Scott says, where's the reaction video? Was at the game and couldn't watch the play-by-play. Love watching the reactions. I have a reaction to the A.D. Mitchell touchdown, but I don't have like a compilation of my reaction if that's what you want. I could actually make that. I probably should. It's hard to make those, but I should. You know, you're inspiring me, Scott. But I'll show you this one. I have a video of my reaction to the A.D. Mitchell touchdown, which was a lot of fun, and I'll show you right here. Since you're asking. Great protection. Your midfield, another play action pass. Olufashinu, great protection. He's going deep. He's got Mitchell. Oh, touchdown. Are you kidding me? Tyrod Taylor fires up a bomb after getting hit, and it's A.D. Mitchell's first touchdown as a New York Jet. Let's go. Tyrod Taylor fires up a bomb down the field, and A.D. Mitchell with a 50-plus yard touchdown. How about that? That's why your midfield, another play action. So that was my live reaction to A.D. Mitchell's touchdown, bro. That fired me up. I ain't gonna lie. The Jets never get plays like that, bro. The fun thing about my dad, bro, is whenever we're watching football together, when it's not the Jets, like, for example, on Thanksgiving, all you do is see bombs and just like great plays. My dad's sitting there. Why can't the Jets do that? Why can't the Jets do that? My dad just simply is a simple man and just wants to see the Jets throw a deep touchdown pass. That's all he wanted. And he got it, baby. How's for you, Dad? Tyrod's got you, Dad. How about that? Nah, it was really cool, bro. But for real, when's the last time the Jets had a deep touchdown pass like that? Like, not one of those that's a catch and run, like a yak, not like a screen that's takes in the distance. One of those that's like an 50-yard ball is in the air for 50-plus yards. It's been a minute, bro. When I saw Tyrod let that thing fly, oh my goodness. And the cool context behind that play, the play before was Tyrod made a crazy play, scramble drill, throws the ball on the run, gets cracked, hits Breece Hall on the sideline, first down. And then the next play call from Tanner Engstrand was that play. And apparently the Jets had this play. They were practicing this play all throughout practice, waiting for the Falcons to be in a certain look defensively. They got the look they were looking for. And the play clock was down to like 20, 15 seconds while they're still in the huddle. And the reason why I know this is because Breece talked about it after the game. And Brees was like, oh, we're not going to get this playoff because there's some motions, or we're going to delay a game. But Tyrod was like, screw the motions, set up, and then just let that thing fly. See, that's why Tyrod's the quarterback right now, bro. Because that's that veteran savvy stuff. In command, confidence, just knows what he's doing, bro. Shout out to Tyrod, man. He's not an elite quarterback, but he's an elite backup quarterback. That's what Tyrod Taylor is, bro. He's not the future. He's not the savior. But what he is he's a great backup. I love it. Absolutely love it. Richie, write down some timestamps while you're live to make the reaction videos easier to make. Yeah, it's true. I could do that. I got to go into the I got to go in and make that video. Seems like a lot of people want to see that. I appreciate it. All right, let's get into some more callers. We got Herman up next. What up, Herman? Welcome to the show.
Man?
How's it going?
Victory Monday.
Happy Victory Monday, man.
Man, I'll tell you one thing that's kind of irritating about these Victory Mondays is all the pessimistic people that are calling for losses, man.
Just got to let them be them, I guess.
I mean, maybe last year I could kind of get on board with the lame duck coach that's not coming back and, a little better draft class as far as QBs go. But, I mean, we're trying to build a culture here, and every win is going to be, pretty big for these players. I mean, we want to retain some of these guys, I'm sure. Some of these guys that are on one-year deals. And, I mean, you're not going to do that if you lose out and have a terrible culture in the building. You have a one-year coach that gets sent out, and, I mean, there's just a lot of question marks to that. But, I mean, with wins, you're actually building something, there's
Sure.
something to look forward to for next year. And
Especially, yeah. And we're at the stage of the season where we're evaluating. We want to see improvement, and that's what we're seeing.
Yeah, of course. As far as A.D. Mitchell and Mechie go, man, I think they're doing great. I'd love to see what they do with the full offseason with the whole crew. I mean, there's going to be growing pains. These drops, I mean, I'm sure they've got a little bit of nerves. I mean, this is like their real first shot in the league. I mean, A.D. Mitchell had a few, games with the Colts, but after that kind of mess up on the 75-yard touchdown that should have been against the Rams, I mean, didn't seem like he had too much confidence from that organization. And I mean, Mechie dealing with cancer and everything else. I mean, these guys, they're finally, getting to step up and be who they want to be. And I mean, I love seeing it the last 2 weeks. Well, 3 weeks if you count the Mechie touchdown from the Patriots game. But it's just awesome to see, man. I'm happy to finally see the stagnant offense not being as stagnant.
Yeah, and it's like they have a bad drive offensively, but then the next offensive drive, they actually move the ball. It's not inconsistent. It's more consistent, if I would say that. So I agree with everything you're saying, man. Happy Victory Monday. Great to have you call in. This is your first time calling?
No, I called in.
You called in before?
3 weeks ago. I was on the road. I work going all across the United States. So I was driving. Man. Quick call, but
yeah, I remember that.
Good.
Well, I appreciate you, Herman. Let's go Jets. Thanks for the call, Jets. Brother. Love to have Herman calling into the show. Great take there from him. Let's do it. Let's do it. Shout out to my guy. Let's keep the phone lines moving. We got my boy James up next. James! Can you hear me, brother?
Bro, can you hear me?
Yeah, the connection's a little spotty,
Rich,
but I can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What the fuck with this thing, man? I can't hear you, bro. I'm going to call back.
All right, James. This guy. I think he's because he's connected to his car or something, man. My boy James. Let's go to LaSalle. LaSalle's up next. Hey, LaSalle.
What's up, man? What's up?
What's going on, brother?
Doing good. Again, another weekend where all my teams. Well, both of my teams won this weekend. So loving it. Loving what Aaron Glenn is doing out there, especially with special teams. Special teams like Banjo has got these players ready to go for most nights, and that's all you could really ask for. And I fully agree with what you guys were saying as well about the people that are looking for draft picks and stuff. I agree. we have no control over what happens on that field, and and it's only going to impact your like the only thing that gets impacted is your mental health when it comes to these games, at least for me anyway.
Yeah, as
So like
fans,
I
that's for
rather
sure.
root for a win so that I'm not like fuck my team, I rather win. I want to win. I don't care about the draft pick right now. I care
You
about the
shouldn't
draft
care
pick in
about the
a
draft pick.
couple years ago, and like in the next couple months. And the thing is that we have another pick. If we really wanted to, like you always say, we could trade up and get our quarterback. We
Exactly,
have
Lissell.
the wherewithal to we have the capital to trade up into this draft. So why care so much about this draft pick? I like that we got this win.
Exactly, Lissell. And I couldn't agree more. And you hit the nail on the head. Like, that's my approach to this, which is why, like, for the people that are just suffering over this win, listen, bro, like, the Jets are trying to build something and get the taste of victory. They literally started the season 0-7. You just want them to lose out and go 0-17? I need to see something. I need to see this regime, this coaching staff show me something. And they're showing me something. That's important. The draft will figure itself out. The Jets got the assets. You know what my fun theory is? Is this. It's a hypothetical. It's not real. But I just like to laugh at this. Ready? Darren Muji and Aaron Glenn come to each other like, damn, bro. We're 0-7, but we're about to win some games. Right? We got confidence in this group, guys. We're going to start winning, so we're not going to have a top 2, top 3 pick. So let's trade Sauce and Quinnen so we can get the ammunition, so we can trade up for our guy if we needed to. So let's get the flexibility. They're like, we are not bad enough to get the top 2, top 3 pick. We're going to win games down the stretch. We're probably going to be picking between 5 and 10 is my guess. So let's go trade away the guys so we get the ammunition so we can trade up when we need to. And look at that. That's probably not what happened, but you never know. Could have been. Could have been. All right, James, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, bro, my bad, dude.
You connected to your car? Is that the issue?
I guess that's what it is, but I've never had a problem with it before, only recently. I don't know what's going on, but whatever.
All good, bro. It's Victory
We're
Monday.
good. We're good. Yeah, dog. Thank God, man. You know, you already know how it is. Like, if you're rooting for a loss, you're an idiot. Who wants to lose? Like, right? Like, you're just stupid. Like, who wants to lose? We've lost enough. I don't want to lose anymore. We have 5 first-round draft picks in the next 2 years. I think it's like 3 seconds. We can afford to win some games. Like, I won't even go into that. People are stupid. But dude, the team is buying into him, right? Like, we should be. Most of these guys should be checked out, planning their trips to Cancun and the Bahamas, and they're not. They are locked in, bro, and that's a testament to Aaron Glenn and his coaching, bro. Like, a lot of teams with a lot of other first-year rookie head coaches, and this is why he holds cachet. This is why, like, he was a player, and these players, like, they see through bullshit. Like, these games matter to him, and in return, it matters to the players. Like, you could feel it. They don't want to let him down. They want to like acquit themselves well every week. And there's a lot of other franchises in this exact scenario with a rookie head coach, a lot of young players on the team. They would just fold up and be planned for the offseason. But they're not doing that, and that makes me really excited, bro. Like, that's important. You can't really quantify that or put that into words. That matters, bro. That really does. And moving forward, that's what a good culture is, bro. Like, learning how to win these games. And even if you don't win them, fighting your ass off until that clock hits 0 every single week. That shit rubs off, bro. That's just through osmosis, through the building. That goes up to like the people like Jen calling me for tickets every week. Bro, that type of stuff just makes you want to work harder. Like breeding, bro. It's like anything in life, and this is what I don't get about people. The more you get knocked down and beaten down, well, I'm the type of person, I'm always gonna stand up. But there's some people, like, you get knocked down enough, you're like, F this. Why am I even bothering? Like, but you can't just have this downtrodden losing mentality. Like, enough is enough. If you're a real Jets fan, you cannot want that. And if you do, you need your head scraped. Like it's just stupid. But bro, I'm excited, dude. Like I'm happy. Like I'm happy with the trajectory of this team. I'm not, I'm not getting ahead of my skis, but if you watch these games and you pay attention and you're locked in, there's no way you cannot be happy about this, bro. You know?
I agree, bro. James, you are speaking like
Yeah,
a
man.
real true Jets fan.
Come
I
on, dog.
appreciate
You
you,
already know.
brother.
You
Meet me
already
there,
know,
beat
bro.
me there, baby. Let's go Jets.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
Later, dog. James out here pumped up after the Jets W over the Falcons, as he should be. Oh, I love it, man. It feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Buck should have been a win. I agree, Amy. You go back into the rest of the season, should have beat the Steelers. And I know shoulda, woulda, coulda. Like, I understand. Like, you can't go back in time and be like, yeah, well, if this happened, well, it didn't happen that way. So the result is the result. But the reason why it's important to bring up is the Jets are 3-9, but they're just 1 or 2 plays away from beating the Steelers. 1 play away, 1 stop against the Bucs to beat them. That's all of a sudden from a 3-win team to a 5-win team. And then you keep going. That game against the Dolphins, like the Jets are like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm delusional or something, but the Jets this season feel a lot more closer than the record says they are. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, that's just how I feel. And I feel like you go into these games and you rewatch the film and you see the context to what's happening and the situational awareness and them growing. Like, we're not getting blown out. I mean, guys, we got blown out 1 time, maybe if you consider the Cowboys game twice this season. Like, the Bills game was a blowout, no doubt about it. Justin Fields got knocked down. He got knocked out with a concussion. The Bills just completely destroyed us. But outside of that game, bro, like I'm looking at the schedule right here. But let's just go through these games real quick and take a look, right? We had, that game against the Steelers. Still wish we won that game. And then we got blown out by the Bills. And then this game against the Bucs, like that game haunts us. You're just a stop away. And that defense at that time was not playing good. The defense is playing a lot better at this stage of the season. And then against the Dolphins, I mean, that Braylon Allen fumble just ruined the momentum in that one, and we were right in there into the end. Very unfortunate we lost that game. Cowboys collapsed at the end of the first half. This was the second blowout I was talking about. Broncos game. Like, the Broncos are one of the best teams in the league right now, and the Jets were right in that game. Could have won it in London. Panthers game. The Panthers are a lot better than people thought. They were competitive in that game. Ugly, ugly game. But they had a chance to win. And then they beat the Bengals in a crazy, crazy game. They beat the Browns. They lose to the Patriots in a close game. They lose to the Ravens in a close game. And they just beat the Falcons. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm looking back at the schedule. And, like, if they can just add a quarterback, of course, more weapons, and just figure out ways to win in those fourth quarters. Like, am I delusional or am I onto something? We'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. Because you go back, bro, like there's a chance of this team to be even in the race right now for a playoff spot. If those games just... My point is this. We are closer than I think the masses are projecting this team. Like, you look at the record, it's like, yeah, the Jets suck. But then you add context to the record and you look at these games, they're closer than you think. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying this team is built to go to the playoffs right now. I'm not saying this team is Super Bowl bound. None of that. But you look at those games and you add the reasons why they lost. I don't know, man. They just seem closer to me than some people think. We got my boy JT up next. What up, JT?
Yo, bro. What a game last night. What a game. Or yesterday, not last night. I was there, of course, and my throat is not feeling it today, dude. But I can't. Today's rough. But, dude, what a game, man. This team is showing resiliency, man. Like you said, like you've been preaching all year, man. This is going to get ugly before it gets pretty. And, man, it's starting to get a little bit prettier, I got to say. Like,
for real.
This team is fighting. This team is playing hard. This team, it actually looks like a football team on Sundays. We're keeping it competitive. And you were just bringing up some of those early losses we had where I feel like if we played some of those games right now, we'd be possibly winning some of those games with the team we have now. I don't know, man. This team just feels different. It feels like a breath of fresh air. A team that fights.
A team that fights with not a lot of talent. And that's the big thing. Without a quarterback, Garrett Wilson's not healthy. Traded away Sauce, traded away Quinnen, and we're playing this level of football. Like that right there is coaching. So,
dude, right. And our defense arguably got better when we traded. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying anything about the players, but I feel our defense got a little better. So, like, man, trust the process, man, because what AG is building has potential to be something. And I truly believe it, man.
I agree, bro. I appreciate the call, JT. Great to have you at the game yesterday.
Hell yeah, appreciate you.
Supporting the JETS, Jets. My boy JT in the house. Thank you, JT. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you did not already on your way into the show. It's Victory Monday. Let's keep the phone lines operational. D Rizen's in the house up next. What up, D?
Yo, what's going on, Richie?
What's good, brother?
Hey, man, I'm a little under the weather, but everything all right, man, over here, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Shout out to Jack, wherever you at. You already know.
He's playing 2K. That's where he's at.
Hey, man, it's a good Monday, right? Hey, listen, man. The game was a good game yesterday. I'ma still sit here and say that, you know, I think that we need a quarterback somehow, some way. I really feel as though that, you know, the Jets were just comfortable with the fact that we have a young quarterback, and I think that's the route that they wanted to go, was, you know, just have a young team, and obviously that didn't work out too well. But, you know, the scheme of doing that, you know, we still can do that. You know, it doesn't matter if we got to do it next year or the following year. We still can build off of, you know, that recipe of trying to build a young, good team, because so far, you know, we are doing pretty decent with the young talent that we have. Tyrod, you know, I've been said, you know, put Tyrod in, you know, from the beginning of the season, just because, you know, I got a feeling, and I seen that Fields, you know, he can't throw the ball deep or even at the mid range. It's hard for him to do that. So I wanted Tyrod to, you know, come in the game a lot sooner than what we did. Maybe we could have won those games that we did lose. I know one of those games Tyrod came in at the end of the game, and he actually put up a touchdown. So you know, it just shows that, you know, we're heading in the right direction, you know. And like I wanted to rebuttal one thing that you said. You said that you know, we're looking pretty solid right now, and I feel as though we always look this solid, Richie. You know, we always had a good team. You know, we always had like 1 or 2 or 3 pieces that we needed to add on, you know, to make us playoff bound or even, you know, Super Bowl bound. You know, I feel as though we always had those type of pieces around us to where we can be better. And, you know, I didn't feel like we needed to trade for Williams, because look what he's doing with Dallas. Their Dallas defense is looking pretty damn good now since Williams got there. I agree we should have got rid of Sauce, you know, for what we got him for. But at the end of the day, like you said, man, it is what it is. This is the team that we have. I just hope and pray, Richie. The last thing I'm gonna say is I hope and pray that we just build around this team, and we find us a quarterback that can throw the ball, that's mobile, and keep building around this team. I don't want no more trades. I don't want no more, you know, getting rid of people. I just want us to build our culture and build them with the team that we have right now.
I agree, D. You hit on the nail. The one thing I'll say though, D, there's gonna be more trades, brother. That's the thing, man. This team is built through the trades. Let's not forget, Darren Muji's the trade master. The guy's trading left and right. So I agree with everything you're saying, man. And I think that there's a lot of special things going on. And the offseason, like, don't think that the Jets are done with the trades. They're going to make trades. They're going to add players in the trade market. They're going to trade away some guys still, because the Jets, like, they've only had one offseason in this season for this regime to get their type of guys. And now this next offseason is going to be their real opportunity to get their guys. Hopefully their quarterback for the future, and more pieces in the trenches, on the perimeter, all over the place. But I agree with everything you said, my man. Well said from my boy D. Risen. Muji's given me a lot of reasons to have belief in him, bro. I really have a lot of confidence in that guy. I really do. We got Glenn up next. Glenn. What up, Glenn? You're live, Glenn.
I was listening to you and TD at the same time.
Oh, what's he has to say? He's happy too, huh?
No, yeah, he's talking about A-Chain and how much A-Chain is going to cost us next year for thing because we don't get 1,500 yards.
Is he a free agent, A-Chain?
What?
Is he a free agent this offseason?
Yeah, he's going to want his money. Yeah, I think he's 4 years. He had a first round pick. And next year will be his 4th year, so he'll want his money.
Oh, so you have another year with him though, under contract.
I think so, something like that. But his money is going to be due. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Of course, I'm just curious.
And he don't get close to 1,600 yards, and Miami just can't afford that $13 million, $14 million right now.
Yeah, so you have him under control for next year. It's just a matter of paying him.
A-Chain is carrying the team right now too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, hey, here's what
he's about to get shut down on Sunday, though, Glenn.
Oh no! You just gave out how many yards to the Atlanta Falcons?
We gave the dub though. We gave him the L. That's all that matters. We gave him the L.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, that's all we have. So you don't get a whole bunch of running because Tua has been sucking. But remember, about 5 weeks ago, we talked about this weekend was going to be like the Paint Bowl.
Yes.
And we both were thinking about, hey, our coaches being fired and stuff like that.
Yep, of course.
But me and you said, no, let's not. We'll never root for a loss.
Yeah.
Well, now here's what it is. Look what happens in about 5 weeks difference.
I know. I'm rooting for a dub.
I mean, our coaches don't look like they're going to be fired. You guys don't have to worry about the first round. If you have a quarterback out there that you really like, who has the number 1 pick right now in the draft?
Titans.
Who are they? Do you think they'd be willing to trade their pick?
Yes.
They just picked up a quarterback last year.
I do believe they're going to be trading unless the new coach they come in don't really feel like they have they believe in Cam Ward. They can do the Cardinals approach and draft the quarterback and trade Cam Ward.
I mean, if they don't believe in Cam Ward and they want to keep they want to trade Cam Ward. So there's some things, and you could probably pick Cam Ward up, see how he really is in a good system for like a second or third if they're going to trade him,
Oh, yeah.
But so there's options out there for the Jets. So I don't care about losses. I would never root for a loss. But, yeah, I will see you this weekend.
I'm excited, Glenn.
And stuff. Hey, somebody said something about a refund.
Who's that? Yes.
Not a partial.
Yep, we got you. He hit our line.
Well, here's what I've run. I do believe it's enough to cover another ticket.
Yes, it would be enough to cover another ticket.
Here's what I want to do. I want you to take that money and on Wednesday night probably give away a ticket instead of refunding, if that's possible.
All right. Look at that. Glenn is giving away a free ticket to the event.
Make sure they're able to come.
Yeah, of course. We got it. We'll figure out a creative way there where if you enter the giveaway, you have to be able to come.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, Glenn, I appreciate that. And we'll do the raffle on Wednesday night. If you guys don't know what Glenn is referring to, we're doing a AFC East roundtable event this next game, Sunday, Jets-Dolphins. And Glenn has his ticket, and he wants to give away one of his tickets as well. So if you guys want, there's tickets available for a very affordable price of $100. Link is in the description. We're going to be giving away a free ticket on Wednesday night. Jets-Dolphins. The Jets will be wearing their rivalry uniforms as well. So if you want to come through, there's plenty of tickets available. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come on, man. Why not? Come hang out with me. I'm not going to be live reacting to the game for a live show, but if you want to be with me during the game, feel free to come through, man. We appreciate Glenn. Let's get into the next caller. We got 04 Jets fan. What's up, man?
Oh, not much, Richie. I'm just celebrating a Victory Monday on two fronts. My Buckeyes finally got the monkey off their back Saturday.
There you go.
And
Congrats
the
on the win.
Jets clutched up. I thought that game was lost when they punted that ball. I thought it was over. Now, on the draft front, I know a lot of people are upset that we're right now picking 7th per tankathon.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a name you might want to look into in the 2nd round. Trinidad Chambliss. He's the quarterback out of Ole Miss. Go look at his stats either when you get a chance. Now think about it. This is 9 games he did that in, his stats for the season, because he didn't start the first 3 weeks of the season.
Mm-hmm.
He's a national championship winner at the Division II level for a powerhouse team at that level. And he came up and was only supposed to be the backup.
Yeah.
But now he's led them to an 11-1 season and a spot in the playoffs.
I know. I mean, there's going to be a lot with the resources the Jets have. There's a lot of different ways they can go.
First round, I want to see a wide receiver in either a linebacker, a defensive tackle, or defensive end, because I don't think JJ is going to be back. If they were going to re-sign him, they would have done it by now. And he's going to command a pretty penny on the market.
Yeah, and they didn't trade him.
And exactly.
So they feel like they can get better value in a trade in the offseason or extend him. So that's probably the 2 options they are going to have in the offseason with Jermaine Johnson. So,
and I just want to sing Muji's praises right now, because every single trade he has made has been a resounding success this year.
For real, man.
And a trade he made in the offseason that everybody's like, oh, it's just he's a depth player. And I'm talking about Juwan Briggs, has turned into what potentially could be a quality starting defensive tackle.
For real. He's playing like one.
Brownlee is lights out, a stud. That's highway robbery. And man needs to go to jail for theft for what he gave the freaking Titans.
Yeah, and then even Jasir Taylor, who filled in for Brownlee yesterday, was in the trade market, and he was actually solid yesterday. So, the Jets are finding talent on all accounts. Trade market, and we're going to have no more trades to be made now with the trade deadline passing, but I think that I'm excited to see what Darren Muji cooks in the offseason, because he's been very impressive in his first year. So we'll see. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Congrats on your double victory this weekend, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the call. My man, 04 Jets fan. It's cool to see all these Jets fans happy on this fine Monday. Things you love to see is exactly that. Things you love to see is exactly that, man. Want to give a big shout out to the proud sponsor of Jets Media. That just so happens to be Sleeper Picks. Get a 100% deposit match up to $100 by using my code JETS. That's code JETS, and you get a 100% match up to $100, $20 for free immediately when you sign up today if you use the code JETS. That link is at the top of the chat, folks. So don't forget to check them out by using the code. We appreciate everybody for tuning in on this Victory Monday live stream brought to you by Sleeper Picks. I got some fun picks for tonight's game. We got, Patriots, Giants. With the Bills winning yesterday, I wonder if there are any hopes of the Bills still winning the division from their perspective. But I think the Patriots got this in the bag, if you ask me. But shout out to Sleeper for being the proud sponsor of the show. We're going to wrap up the show here, folks. We got 4th and Forever live at 1 o'clock. We got AFC's Roundtable live at 6 o'clock. A lot of fun things over at Roundtable Sports, so stay tuned. Happy Victory Monday to everybody who celebrates. Love you guys so much for tuning in. I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.